Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your pal Moonstone, and if you're wondering why I'm chewing on my favorite chew toy, it's because I forgot to eat lunch today, and having a bone makes me forget about my hunger. Sister in the background in the room next door. But anyways, today I'm going to be discussing a topic that I want to talk about since forever. I want to talk about how the furry fandom is a huge, amazingly amazing, awesome, super duper great thing for people on the autism spectrum, like me. And now, before I get into the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell because you don't want to miss out when I make a new video. Now, the reason I'm making this video now instead of Saturday or Sunday is because I don't have any schoolwork to do, so I finally have time to actually sit down and edit. Now, first I'll talk about how I first discovered the furry fandom. I'd say it happened when I was around 5 years old. I first watched the movie Narnia. And it was full of talking animals and stuff, and I was obsessed with it. I think that was actually when I first got into animals, because I had a dog back then. His name was Jackie. I didn't really care that much for animals back then. I still loved him though. But after I saw the movie Narnia, I was like, Jackie, talk me. I'm talking with you next retreat. And every time I said that, Jackie would just like, ruff, ruff. Yeah, that would happen every time. I also got really obsessed with closets after that, especially my closet. I kept going into it every time I was alone and seeing if I would go to Narnia, but as you all know, that didn't work. The only reason I did go to Narnia that one time was because I actually tried to do a magic spell. Hint, hint, past video, check it out.
No.
Now, anyways, I feel like that's what first got me into talking animals. After that, I was obsessed with any movie that was talking animal. Alpha and Omega, Balto, and eventually Paw Patrol. Now, after the Paw Patrol series came out, I watched it every chance I got, and that started to help me create my own character. Now, Moonstone wasn't always a Siberian Husky. He was actually first based off my favorite character, which is Marshall, a Dalmatian, but eventually later on, I decided, hey, he's gotta be a wolf. So I made him into a gray wolf. Everyone being,
Moonstone, green-eyed gray wolf. They're Siberian Husky. Why?
well, that's the bigger story behind my fursuit. When I first discovered, hey, I finally have enough money to make a fursuit. I can get materials, I can get foam, I can get fur, I can get everything. What should it be? Most of the fur that they had there was a little expensive. The fur I could get was the type of fur that my persona needed to be a gray wolf. But I decided, wait, I want to make this channel extra special. I wanted to split my persona into two sides. One side will be brilliant and playful and curious, like I am, and the other side will be adventurous and full of confidence and bravery, and that will be a wolf. So I said, hey, Siberian Husky, and here I am. I know I don't look like a Siberian Husky, but I honestly loved this design when I first drew it, so I stuck with it. So yeah, that's what got me into the furry fandom, and I first found it after a while, but that's another story for another time. The reason I love the furry fandom so much is because usually when I'm not in fursuit, I feel really shy around people. I feel like these people are just everywhere, and if I make one wrong look at them, then they're gonna start throwing rude words at my face and throw food at me, like in food fights. That's what I believed for a long time. That never actually happened, but that's what I kept feeling like, and I still feel like that to this day sometimes. But anyways, when I first put on my fursuit, first started recording, I felt like so confident. I feel like I could climb Mount Everest. I feel like I could run with a jaguar, though I probably shouldn't, because I don't know if jaguars eat wolves or not, but I feel like they might. And anyways, I just felt like, oh my god, I don't have to be myself anymore. I can be Moonstone. I can be me. I can be free, and etc., 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 etc. So yeah, I can get the point. So I feel like that's the first reason that autistic people should enjoy the furry fandom. Get into it. You can create your own you. That could be anything you want. It could be any animal you want. You can literally customize it to your own design. And whether you get a fursuit or not, you can walk around having your persona in your mind and be like, oh, this is the real me. And you could do it without breaking some kind of rule. I don't know if there's a rule besides that, but if you could give you the chance to, how do I put this? express yourself in many ways possible. Because when you're you really can't control how you look or feel because, well, you're stuck in a boring body with skin and eyes and flesh and meat, which cannibals are going to eat someday after you get stranded on an island and fall off a plane. But when you're in your fursuit, you could express yourself in more ways possible. Like, you could say, oh, my persona is brilliant and confident, and when you become your persona, well, you're brilliant and confident, you can finally be more expressive. And the best part is the community. It's really accepting. Like, they always welcome new members. And the second you step in saying, hey, I'm furry, with a group of other furries, they'll be like, oh, that's amazing, come sit down. What's your life like? Hi, my name's etc., etc. And her name's etc., etc. Welcome to our friend group. It felt so open arms. It felt so amazing. Knowing that I'm part of a pack, I'm going to call the furry fandom a pack, that they always look out for you. And I feel like most furries have hard times in their lives, and that's why they chose to be furries, because it's a lot of fun. You can make yourself any way you want. Wait, did I already say that? If I did, I better not say it again, because I don't want it to be able to get boring. Or cheesy. Because cheese doesn't smell good if you put it in videos. Here, I'll put this piece of cheese in the video right now. Smack! And when you're in a furry fandom, like, you could be in so many groups. There's so many communities out there with the furry fandom that are willing to open their arms for you or say, hey, good job. And there's all sorts of parts of it that's amazing. My personal favorite are the artists. Well, they can draw their own lives in their own amazing world. And lots of autistic people live in their own fantasy world. They don't want to stay in the world full of boringness and work. I want to be in more world where they could be anything they want. They could be free, but possibilities are endless. Where marshmallows have wings and puke soda pop. That's what they want to be in. And if you're a furry artist, you can create that and put yourself in it. And the other best thing about the furry fandom are the dance-offs that they have in conventions. Lots of people love to dance, but if you're shy, if you're autistic and stuff like that, you really can't break loose like that normally. But if you're in fursuit, well, you pretty much have the confidence to do everything. I feel like that's the main reason I'm trying to say. The furry fandom, you don't have to hide yourself behind a mask known as your face. Instead, you could put on a different mask that is actually your true face and be your true self without having anyone staring at you. Because basically, you're afraid of being yourself because you feel like you're the masked person. The masked person that is like,
oh my god, I can't show my true face, I'm too shy and stuff like that, boo-hoo.
But in the furry fandom, technically everyone's a masked person, only the mask isn't hiding their true selves, it's showing their true selves. And what's showing your true selves? You can just run around and not have any cares in the world. So I guess that's all I'm saying. If you're autistic, try furry fandom, you can create your very own self, and it's super opening. You cannot step one foot into the furry fandom without finding someone that is there for you all the way. I'm just gonna say it. If you're alone, but if you're furry, we got your back. We're there for you. Everyone's there for you. You're never alone. And if you're a furry but don't have a fursuit, or want to be a furry but don't have a fursuit, that's okay. Let it go. They're really expensive, but mine cost around $50 to $65 to make. So if you're willing to save money to one, then save it. It's amazing, and trust me, it's worth it in the end. There's a lot more to the furry fandom besides that. That's the best I could sum up in my opinion, or my point of view, but it's so much more than that. It's so amazing, it's so big. And like I said, it's super welcoming. Stepping into their fandom is like stepping into a pack. And there's only one rule in a pack. Only run as fast as the slowest member. And that's what we'll do. We'll run with you until the very end. And when you get down, we'll pick you back up. There's going to be furry haters out there. There's going to be people who are against furries, call us weird. But that's okay. Because we're better than them. They just don't want us to know that. Well guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Until then, peace. See you later. Bye.